me and Lavelle both getting new gigs pretty soon.
Oh, y'all both getting new gigs.
Yeah. So it came to me. I should just ask this question: what was y'all worst jobs, whatever that you ever had in your life, and why?
Oh man,
That's a good question.
You want to go first, or you want me to go?
No, you go first. I gotta think about this.
My worst one was I had to clean up factories. It was like one of those companies that go into like factory buildings and clean them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was out in Menor. I did it for 2.5 days.
How'd you find the job?
I think on like LinkedIn or some shit. I just needed something quick.
What was so bad about it?
It was the work. I was in Menor, bro. It was all white people and shit, and it was like they and I was the person cleaning up after them, so they disrespected the fuck out of me, bro. Like I'll be like, "How you doing?" Wouldn't say a word to me, bro. Like it was trash, bro. It was trash. I couldn't do it.
Was it just you the whole time, or
it was just me? It was solid. I thought it was gonna be a solid thing because it was my own hours. If I finished 2 hours early, I still got paid for all the hours I would have got paid for. And it was just solid. But I could listen to my music and just clean.
Yeah.
But when I started seeing that, I was like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
All right.
How old were you?
I was at Lakeland.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
My worst job ever, and I hate to do this, and I don't even eat their food to this day. Fucking McDonald's.
You worked at McDonald's?
I worked at McDonald's for 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours?
I almost made it to 4.
3.5 hours, bro.
3.5 hours.
Man,
I worked at McDonald's. I was 16 years old. It's like, I'm going to get this job. It's like, you can make some easy money. Cool. I went in that fucking bitch. I was like, y'all want me to do what? They wanted me to clean out like grease traps and shit.
Sounds a part of
I made burgers. I burnt my hand.
You did all this in 3.5 hours?
3.5 hours. Training. I did all the training. And
you
then,
went through all the training in 1 hour and then got put on the line?
Yes.
You were a fast learner, bro.
No, it was horrible. They had me in there like going up steps with mops. Oh, I look like a slave or some shit. The fuck out of here. And I don't even eat McDonald's. Do I fuck with McDonald's?
Nah, you
I do
don't.
not fuck with McDonald's.
I barely fuck with McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't like it anyway, but.
Wait, so how old were you?
I was 16.
Oh.
So I just went back to the grocery store. I used to work at the grocery store, so.
You know the question I'm going to ask.
What up?
The ice cream machines.
What, at
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I only worked there for 3.5 hours.
They burnt you. You should have known if you don't know if the ice cream machine was working or not. That's all I want to know.
Right.
That's all I want to know.
I mean,
did you make a cone for yourself before you
I
did?
did not because I don't really eat ice cream. For real.
Okay,
Like, I don't eat ice cream. So, but that job was the shittiest job I've ever had in my fucking life. And anybody who works in fast food, big ups because I can't fucking do it. Even when I worked at the grocery store, it was too hot outside in the summertime. I used to go get carts. I would go on the side of the building and sit and be like, I'm not fucking getting carts. It's hot outside. You got, yeah, so.
Damn.
I had to be in like management so I can tell people what the fuck to do.
That's when you realized it.
Yeah.
Got it. That's when you realized it. It molded you to become a manager.
What's your worst job, Corey?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's have to be when I did roofing for a summer.
Oh, yeah, you were angry.
You
that
did
summer.
roofing?
Yeah, bro.
So, like, you was changing roofs? And
I
shit?
was like, if it was a bad roof or whatever, we would repair it, whether it was like a house, commercial, or a school. The school was probably the worst one. It was in Grafton. I went down. We fixed a roof.
At Grafton.
We fixed the roof in Grafton. It was hot because it's already hot because you're on the black tar, like the black top and all that shit, so the heat rises, all that kind of shit. So it's already hot. I was so black. I think that was the blackest I've ever been, like, out of my whole life.
You were so angry that whole summer.
Because it was the whole environment was anger. Like, the whole time, if you went to work and left happy, you didn't have a good day. The goal was to be mad. Like, I'm telling you, if nobody, whoever was happy, somebody else would try to bring them down with it, just to make sure that they were just as mad as they are for being on this roof. Like, I'm talking about no like, thank you, can you hand me? It's like, give me the fucking screwdriver, give me the fucking hammer. Are you fucking stupid? Like that type of shit. So,
what did they say to you?
They would just be like, most of the time, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I didn't really get. Like, people didn't say nothing dirty to me, you know what I mean? But they would just yell and be like, bring me up the, whatever, the hammer, the screwdriver, the drill, grab the paint, shit like that. But when other people interact with each other, it will literally be like, what the fuck are you doing, this and that? Like, are you fucking stupid? I told you all you gotta do is hammer this way, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, what the fuck you yelling at me for? I don't give a fuck, blah, blah, blah. Who makes more money, bitch? And then, like, but at the end of the day, it'll just be like, all right, see you tomorrow. Like that's how it went. I was like, damn. So I used to get all my steam out at work. Like, fuck y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Fuck this material. Kick it off the roof. You know what I'm saying? Then just go down, pick it back, and bring it back up. 'Cause that was the culture. It was just anger.
What if you fell off the roof? You were not locked in.
So one dude almost fell off the roof. Well, actually, I wasn't there, but I heard about the story. He used to be like an ex-druggie or something like that. So, like, when he was on the roof, he, like, fucking, I don't know if it was like a relapse or something, but his body just shut off. And then he
That's
just,
not
like,
a relapse.
dropped and fell and started sliding off of the roof. But somebody grabbed him in time. Then he woke up, like, what's going on? Blah, blah. Oh, that's what they said. I think he was on drugs when he was at work. That's why he passed out.
That would make sense.
So then he got fired because, you know, wasn't supposed to be on drugs while at work.
Yeah, that's something you probably shouldn't do. You know?
Right, so
That's not part of it.
But a lot of people wouldn't wear like the straps and shit on the roofs. So like if they were to fall, it would be on them. Technically,
Hardcore.
yeah, yep.
Well,
I could never.
you can never.
Never.
The roof shit, you can do that. No, fuck that.
There's a building downtown right off where the science center is at, like an apartment building. Worked on that one. So
Oh,
if you
shit.
ever-
You just be driving by seeing your work?
Yeah, I'd be like, I
did
remember.
that.
Yeah, I remember.
I got cussed out on that roof.
That's when I really started to like bucket hats. Cause
Being out there.
To block out the sun.
block out the sun and shade and shit.
I feel that.